We're here with Gordon Ketelbey of Zen, pretty shattered after 20 hours of racing, but boy, that was a really good result, Gordon.
A phenomenal result, unbelievable result. We had endless trouble on the track, mainly caused by having to do an emergency change of rig the other day.
Yeah.
We had carbon rig which snapped and had
Yeah.
to go back to ancient old stainless rig that we had.
The old rod rigging.
Happened to have with us, only happened to have with us. It happened to fit on this mast that happened to still be standing. You know, all these variables. But anyway, we're out there with this rigging which had only just been recently an emergency installed, and in the process odd things weren't quite right.
Yeah.
And so we had to man up the rig at midnight, tightening up rigging. We had a man up earlier, tightening rigging. We had issues with rig locks because cords had been led the wrong way, and all the normal issues.
Oh boy. Well, that's
But
a
anyway.
fantastic result, because I mean, at times you were sort of sitting around just trying to get stuff happening, and you were losing time and still get a great result like that.
Well, talk to the guys. We easily left 20 minutes on the course. Easily left 20 minutes on the course. Just
Right.
coming into the silent here this morning,
Right.
we were trying to get a reef in.
Oh
We
gosh.
couldn't get first we couldn't get the rig to unlock on the main, then we couldn't get it to lock.
Yeah.
So eventually we just had to leave the flow mains sort of flagging and come in under code 0.
So for those of you not clear about it, so there are locks at the top of the mast, which you've got to do and undo, which basically takes the pressure off halyards and things like that. And if the lock doesn't lock, then you're putting all that pressure on the halyard and you're probably not even getting the tension. So that's quite an important issue, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's quite important because
Yeah.
they have these little skinny ropes that pull the halyards up, which don't weigh much.
No,
That's the whole idea.
Yeah, yeah,
And you don't have the compression of the halyard in the mast as well.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's really great. Now you go into inshore mode, and Shane says there's still a little bit of work to do on the boat. I think you guys docked and just spent several hours just doing more boat work.
Well, I've got to admit, as an owner, I took the privilege and went home and went to bed. But
That's the whole point.
the crew stayed there for about 4 hours and worked away and just checked everything over. And there are issues got to get sorted out tomorrow, but nothing major.
Well, that's great. And I'm pretty sure, judging by the responses from the Aussies back home, that everyone's delighted that you've taken up this challenge, even though it must have been incredibly stressful to get here. But that's a really good, solid start for both you and Back to Black,
Yeah.
going into the 3 days of inshore racing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, inshore is,
Really well
that's
you
right up our street. We can do it all day long.
Yeah, yeah.
Done a lot of it in Sydney 38s and 540s over the years, so know it well.
Well done for a great start, and we really look forward to seeing you out on the Solent, doing the Solent courses, and hopefully keeping those numbers up. That's really good.
Well, I've got to keep the points rolling in. The key to this whole series of the 2 long races, because the 2-to-1 rating on last night's race, and the 3-to-1
on
rating on the Fastnet. If you can do well in Fastnet,
Yeah,
you can phenomenally change things.
yeah,
And the interesting thing is that good old Zen is actually competitive
yeah,
on a racetrack
yeah.
offshore,
Yeah.
which is very encouraging.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing hopefully more really good results. Thank you very much indeed, Gordon, and enjoy your rest.
Thank you very much.